What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at another pair of the Nike Mind 001. This is the Fragment collaboration. Before we get into them, I want to remind you that this video and all the content on my channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. If you're new to my channel, guys, if you will go ahead and like and subscribe for me while you're here, be sure to comment on the video as well. Very, very helpful. You can also then follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I will have that in the description for you. Guys, I appreciate all of your support. Let's take a look at these new slides. So if you're familiar with the Nike Mind 001, these things, very polarizing design and concept. The initial colorway sold out instantly and then have been going for, double or more what retail was. And then we get this collaboration with Fragment. And if you have checked what the retail is versus what they go for online, it is absolutely insane. I'm talking about like a 10-fold increase in the retail price versus the what they are going for. So pretty crazy. Let me show you where I picked this pair up from, guys. One of my absolute favorite sellers. Never had any issues with them, either from service or quality, so highly recommended from me, including that discount code kvegaskickz, and it's going to be in the description. Let's take a look at these Fragment slides. So just like your other colorways, guys, you do have the solid rubber all throughout this foam. You do have the blue nodes on this pair, of course, for the Fragment colorway. Everything else looks pretty much the same. Like I say, the different color nodes, but everything that you would expect. You do have the molded foam on the upper. The one difference, of course, with this one is on the lateral side, your swoosh is also just pressed in. There's no like jeweled or any kind of coloring here like you've gotten for the other colorways. And then obviously you have the Fragment print like we get on so many of the Jordans and whatnot. So I'm just gonna pause there and let you see the tooling. And then of course you got Fragment here on the heel as well. And then the pressed in swoosh also on the medial side, which is just like the other colorways, along with all your ventilation. And then the front of the shoe looks good. Foam and everything feels on point. Not a lot to talk about there. Now, the fit and the comfort of these shoes, or slides, excuse me. If you're not familiar, this is one that you definitely need to go up a size. That is what I highly recommend. The first pair of these that I got in hand, I went with my true size because number one, that was all that was available at the time from across the water. But also because I'd seen some mixed reviews. A lot of people were saying go up. A lot of people were saying no, your normal size. I will, from my experience, this is my fourth pair of these in hand, go up a size. You will be much more comfortable. Like these are men's 14 and they fit me, but if I'd have gone with 13, my foot would be like, it wouldn't fit in the lip. Okay. So that's just, I'm going to recommend you go up a size. Comfort wise, these things are very, very comfortable. They're designed for like indoor use, obviously, but I have been wearing mine a ton around the house. Very cushiony, very, it does kind of stimulate and you kind of feel relaxed. Now, whether it's in my head, because I'm thinking about the fact of what I've got on, I don't know, but it's a very comfortable slide on foot. Just make sure you go up a size. If you're not familiar, guys, the nodes actually press through into the footbed and you kind of get that effect on your foot, especially on a hard surface. You won't feel it quite as much if you're on carpeted surface, but on hardwood floors or stuff like that, you definitely get that effect. Obviously we saw the non-colored swoosh and the Fragment design. Another big difference with this one is this center panel. Let me, if I can reach it here, hold on one second. I'll grab the black pair that I already reviewed and show you what they traditionally look like. So you have this mesh panel with just a swoosh. That's what all the colorways have looked like thus far. With this one, you get this more kind of stretchy fabric with the Fragment logo here at the bottom, no swoosh. It doesn't really feel any different on foot per se, but it is a different look. And then if you're not aware, these two strips right here, it's actually padded foam. Let me get the light. I don't know how much that's going to help with this darker colorway, but this actually protrudes right here. It's not like this is a thin strip of material covering your foot. This is actually padded here and here if you're not aware. There is your Nike Mind branding along with the Fragment. Again, that's different from your traditional. This one's just going to say the Nike Mind. And of course, this one has the logo. Another thing we already talked about is it does have the Fragment back here as opposed to just the Mind. So there are some differences. One thing I think they really missed out on this pair, guys, I feel like it would have looked so good if they would have gone with a royal blue jeweled swoosh right here. Just my personal take, I would have liked it a lot better. In my opinion, it almost looks a little bit plain because the swoosh is just not as visible. But that's my opinion. Everybody has theirs. You know, it's an awesome pair of slides regardless. They are mirror images of each other left to right. I don't believe there's any differences at all. Back of the slides both have the Fragment. Okay, everything, like I said, is the same on both slides with this release. And let me give you another shot of that tooling, because I know there are some people that really get hung up about this tooling, placement, size, all that kind of stuff. So there you go. I obviously do not have the retail pair of these in hand, and I won't. I'm not going to be paying $1,000+ for a pair of slides. So I'm not going to be comparing these to retail. There's your shot of them. So anyway, slides are amazing. Let's check out the box, because this is different from the traditional box that we get with the Nike Mind. Normally it looks like this, and with this one we do get this special box. So it is a Nike box, the cardboard look, and of course right away you can see the Fragment concept testing on the top. You're gonna have Fragment branding around the edges, okay? And at the back, engineered and built to the exact specifications of championship athletes from around the world. Got a little something hanging. Oh, that's the chain. Got Nike, and then our box label on this one's Nike Mind 001 SPFK Fragment. We got the black on black. Inside of this one, you have the cardboard look. You're gonna get that traditional Mind paper, but also the Fragment design in there as well. And then, yeah, the chain kind of got stuck. But anyway, let me show you what else came in the box. So it is going to come with that little card explaining the tech of the shoe and telling you not to give them to toddlers 0 to 3. Once they're 4 months, it's safe, but not 0 to 3, whatever that is. Of course, the size, because these are men's 14. Like I say, I'm a normal 13 and go up on this size or on this slide. And then you get this Nike Mind Science Department little card. Just, you know, basically that's what it is. So just try to show you everything that comes with the packaging. The box, as you could see, was extremely well protected, which is pretty standard for those guys. Like I said, I've never had any issues with FORKICK with quality or service. Great company and great product. So anyway, guys, that is my unboxing review of this Nike Mind 001, the Fragment collaboration. I hope that you enjoyed it and it was helpful for you. Let me know what you think about these slides in the comments. Are there any changes you'd like to see? Do you agree with me on the swoosh, or do you like it like it is? Be sure to follow me on my other socials and be on the lookout, guys, because we've got a lot more of these reviews coming your way.